Hey all brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Satisfactory. I was wondering how long that was gonna take. Whoops. Well, yeah. Yeah, I was really expecting that was gonna happen. So, I guess we know what we're doing today. We are going to be going off to go and fix the bloody power. First off, however, I'm surprised the trains are still running. Oh god! You guys really are merging, aren't you? That just looks weird. First thing I want to do is I want to overclock this miner. Isn't going to help the power in any way, shape or form. Where are my shards? There they are. I've also built another couple of portable miners so that we can get another limestone miner up on this pure node. So I'm going to go and slap that down. I was thinking of trying to connect this up to the system, but I think we're probably going to have to put a priority on heading back over to Oil 2 to get the system, or get the power back online and boost it as much as we can. Okay, if I place this here, can I... I'm going to need to move this. Right, yoink. There we go. I'll set you up. Bonk. There we are. And chuck in the power shards that we need. I'll just chuck in 3, because I don't quite know... Actually, no, that will be fine for what we need so far. We just need to provide that on the Mark 5 belt. But we do need to head over to Oil 2, so let's go and... First off, we need to see what materials we're going to need for making more of the stuff that we need to get on the for the outpost. Because I can't remember what things like fuel generators and refineries, oil pumps, all that sort of stuff are going to need. Let's see, oil pumps, heavy modular frames, motors. It's going to be a lot of heavy modular frames and motors by the looks of things. Yeah. Heavy modular frames, eh? Where have I left the car? Car should be around somewhere. Let's check the map. Oh, I've left it over by Coal 1. That's bloody helpful. Right, let me run down there. And then what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to take a drive over so that I can figure out what sort of ratios I need to build things in. So I should have obviously double-checked this, but then we wouldn't have had the hilarity of everything shutting down on me as I was trying to start the video. Let me put me legs on. Here we go. Run a bit quicker. If memory serves, I should be able to drive up and around this way to get over to Oil 2. Just got to remember the journey. I think it was up and around this way. Ooh, found another slug. Come here. I'm having you. Sit your ass down, son. That'll do it. Oh, there's a big old beanbag boy. Ain't seen one of you in a while. How you doing? Uh-oh, fiery boys. Down towards the beach, please. Yeah! Starting to figure out the shortcuts now. Yep. That was a big old power spike. So, how much is one of these outputting? 240, but... Okay. I didn't want to be inside the tank, thanks. So, 240 base output. That would work out to be 600 fully overclocked. 600 fully overclocked. Yeah, and that would support 10 of these. But I've got to remember that there's now another oil node over this way. So that's going to work out at 40 refineries in total. And I can't remember how I worked out... Wait, what... Like, how much I could support using 40 of these. There's a ratio for how quickly these will consume fuel. Every 5 seconds. Okay, so one of these will use 12 a minute at max capacity. I've got 6 in this column. There's 12 over here. Was this one all set up? It was, yeah. Okay. Oh, hello. Well, this has got a load of stuff in it. That's nice. Okay, we can get busy with building stuff. I don't know if I need the steel pipes, so they can go in here. Oh, how delightful. Looks like a fucking treat, this is. I'm missing concrete, though, so this could be a problem. I'm not 100% sure I like the way I've laid these things out, now that I look at it. Let's get up onto this and see what I think on things. Because if I'm going to be adding more columns of refineries as well, I'm probably going to want to just, like, shift things over even further. So, let's maybe work out the placement of where things are going to end up now. So this would be the center. So that's definitely going to have to move. I mean, I don't know, I kind of like the way things are set up, but I think they do need to change a little bit. So let's work out the space from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the space for the belts, and there we have it. As long as this isn't going to bump into things over this way, now we're good. But yeah, already out of concrete, so we're off to a great start. And this is going to involve some very hefty reimagining of what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to turn these pumps off, because first and foremost we're going to have to redesign what we're doing here so that we can incorporate the new oil patch that we found. I mean, I want to double check that there isn't more here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3. Why is the other one not showing up then? Oh no, it is. It's the one that's over there that's not coming up on the scanner. Yeah. That is rather strange. I'm going to go turn this one off as well. What I'll do... I will... I'm trying to figure out how I can get rid of all of the stuff on the belts, because yeah, I think it's going to be a big rearrangement time. I'm going to continue on with the same sort of style and idea that I've been going with. I just need to reconsider how I've got things set up. I may elevate the platform with the fuel generators on, have it so it gets to a point where it's over the oil pumps. It could be an option. What I might do for now, just be disconnect this. Yeah, everything else is offline, which is fine. But this system can now get back online. Even less capacity than it ever was. But I think it's going to be alright in the long run. What I'm going to do is... Can I build... I've got steel pipes. I'm going to build a couple of big storage containers to just kind of get all of the fuel out the system, get all the crude oil barrels off the belts, just so we can kind of clear our heads, clear the space a little bit. Where have I left that box? It's somewhere over here. There it is. Good. I'm just going to say bugger it, move it all over here, and get it out of the way. A couple of big storage containers. In fact, I'll turn that one around. Just draw from the end of this belt. Oh, missing iron plate. What have I done with that? I know it's around somewhere. Hup. Better put it in here, didn't I? Yeah. Well, it's going to whinge at me that I need concrete for doing stuff as well, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's just remove some of these bits. Okay. So, I'm just going to dismantle these, because these belts are most likely going to end up getting replaced by Mark V anyway. But I also need to make sure that all of the supply is gone. Because if I'm going to be rearranging things, rearranging the belts is going to be something to add to the list. I won't worry about rearranging the refineries. I'm going to leave them where they are. I'm just going to expand them. But all of the other infrastructure, I think, can be removed. Oh yeah, I've got the rest of these as well. Because this column is the only one that's providing for the power generators themselves. So, where can I plug that in? I'll plug that in over this way. Let's mark 5 on this one, just to get it moving. Plonk. Now watch it fly. Oh, look at that. I'll keep that belt nice and full. I did switch these ones off, didn't I? You don't look like you're operating. Yep, that's the end of the line. Good. I'll clear those bits up in a minute. I want to go and tear down all of the power generators that I've installed and that are currently not doing anything. And I'll leave that little cross right there so that it indicates where the centre of the line is going to be. I think everything else over this side could probably go. I will have to dump some stuff. Let's put all these back in here, along with all the cable, encased industrial beams, just stuff to clear some space. We've got a lot of baggage at the moment, and it's not good. These fuel generators can just, like, essentially run down their supplies. And we're still getting a lot of stuff through on this belt. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to try and... Oh. Right, there we go. That's what I wanted. Didn't want bits down here. Definitely not. Right. Can I build more out this way? I can. Good. And we're going to build up. I think... Yeah, we're going to need to go up another couple of meters. Yeah, that should do the trick. So this will be a foundation layer for the underground belts. And then we'll go up another couple or another few meters. And then this will be the foundation level for the generators themselves. So I'm going to try and work this in a more interesting manner. It's going to have kind of a similar shape to how these things are laid out, because these things are fucking huge, and there's no way of doing things in a nice compact manner. God forbid we should be able to do anything like that. I want to see how much we've got coming out of all this. Are these starting to run down at all? I imagine these refineries are probably still quite full. They all look to be still functioning. Yeah, they're still... Well, this one's still emptying its belts. I didn't stick this one on standby, did I? No, I really didn't. Fuck's sake. Oh, God forbid I should ever get things bloody right. I suppose the question is, how far along do I want all this stuff to come? I might bring it to around about here. Quite like where this little wedge currently sits. So I'm going to build along from here. And I've got to figure out... I kind of have a rough idea of what I want to do, how I want to lay things out. So this is going to be the back end of it. Always start, you know... Always start with the back end, you know. Best place to go. But what I want to try and do... The way I want to try and lay it out is going to be... Well, first off, I need to figure out... How much are these going to be using a minute? For a column of 6. I mean, if I were to do columns of 5, that'd be 60 a minute. That would work out at running down on a Mark 1 belt to supply them all. But then it's making sure it's all evenly split, which again could be kind of awkward. How have I set this one up? Like, how are they all being supplied? They're all just being direct fed. Not particularly unique or helpful. And we're not actually drawing any power now. I think. Oh, we are drawing a little bit. I don't know what's drawing the power, but something's happening. Do I have the ability to make one of these? I do. I'm going to slap down lookout tower up here so I can get a better angle of what I'm doing. Because figuring out the placement on things is going to be the tricky bit. But I want the belts to be running kind of this way, but they're also going to run along this way so we can get more columns going along. So we'll kind of base it off like this sort of... way. If you go there, then we'll have another one... On the opposite side. Yes, I know the floor is too steep. I am struggling for concrete. Let me hop down and get some. That belt is just continuing to run down. That's not bad. We have loads of fuel. Be good for kickstarting the whole system again, though. That's kind of why I'm just like, yeah, stockpile it. So if I set them up like that, I might just stick with columns of 6. Wasn't it something like 36 machines could be supported with this sort of setup? I don't quite remember. This whole system is really running down. It's using so little power now. We're not going to be consuming anything that's left on the belts. I might try connecting this back up to the main network. Now that the refineries aren't going to be in operation... I'm missing cable. Give me a minute. Yeah, now the refineries and the pumps aren't in operation. That's going to take a good chunk of the power off the system. So maybe other things can kick into action. Because I'd like to try and run this system down so that I can just clear everything away with little to no effort. Oh god, yeah, that was an immediate spike that killed everything. Yeah, it just ain't working, mate. Okay. There's just too much on the system right now. So we need to figure out what we're doing. Right, there's one column. How am I for concrete? I have a bit, but I'm going to need more. And I'm really going to have to start shifting these fuel generators around so that I've got more space to work with. Right, let me have a quick look at the wiki. I want to see the see if I can find the bit that tells me the ratio I need for getting things all sorted. I don't quite know what I mean by that. Okay, so the way the maths are currently running, a fully overclocked oil pump, I'm sure I have talked about this in the past, I remember talking about it. We're going to be looking at 32 refineries, or 32 fuel generators per oil pump. Considering we've got 4, that is a maximum capacity for 128, which is going to be an awful lot. So this is going to take a while to expand, but I think this is the next big project that we're going to have. It's going to be the full expansion of this fuel outpost. So I want to mark these sections off. We're going to be getting into the realms of like, figuring out belt speeds and what's going to be able to support what. It's all that fiddly maths business. But I do have, obviously, I've got the Mark V belts. They can support an awful lot. If one of these is going to be consuming 12 fuel a minute, that means 12, 24, 48, 60, 76 a minute for, no, 72, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. Yeah, and that means a Mark V belt could support, like, nearly 11 columns of these. So, I think this isn't going to prove to be too difficult. Okay. I think I'm going to cut this recording a little short because I'm going to need to run off and go and grab a load of resources before I can really do much more. I'll leave some chests down here so that I can just chuck some stuff away, and then I can tear up everything. I'll come back with a ton of concrete, and we'll just spend the next episode rebuilding stuff. So, I'm going to keep this one short and sweet, but we have a game plan. We need to go ahead, and this fuel outpost will be getting a serious overhaul. And by the time we're done, I'm going to be looking forward to seeing what the power output is going to be. I gotta say, it's going to be good fun. So, I tell you what, I'm going to wrap this episode up here. Just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlist on the channel for more Let's Plays of metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, chuck me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. He's probably one of the only people that actually likes the water temple. I mean, I didn't think it was that bad. I don't see what all the fuss is about.